Andrew Luck, he's been one of the great mysteries of the NFL for the last couple of years. Came in, first overall pick, took the league by storm in a rash of injuries, shoulder, ribs, etc., you name it. He's dealt with it. Have limited him in the last couple of years, but here we go, 2018. He is back. It looks like he's back to form. I want to say he'll get a test because that's the line here, right? He'll get another test against the Patriots Thursday night. If they play like they did against Miami, that's true. If they play like they did the first 3 weeks, not so much. But before we get to the individual Patriots-Colts matchup, your thoughts on Andrew Luck through 3 weeks?
Well, I've watched a lot of Colts tape, obviously, over the last 24 hours to get ready for this game. And I really think that Andrew Luck looks terrific. I mean, I think that he looks like Andrew Luck pre-shoulder injury. Maybe his velocity is just a tick below what it was before, but especially when he can set his feet or he's on the move, his velocity is everything that it needs to be. You know, we're not talking about a guy that can't push it down the field anymore, a la like a Chad Pennington or something like that, right? So one thing that I've noticed a lot too, and Bill Belichick pointed this out, Frank Reich, a former quarterback, has put the game in Andrew Luck's hands a lot at the line of scrimmage, a lot of checks, a lot of reads at the line of scrimmage that Andrew Luck is making, a pre-snap motion to kind of tip off the coverage to him. A lot of things, the keys are in Andrew Luck's hands right now for this Colts offense, and he's throwing the ball a ton. So obviously they're not too worried about the shoulder. He's out there throwing it 40 times a game. They don't really have much of a running game, which has kind of been the MO for the Colts with Andrew Luck at quarterback.
It's been the MO for the Colts since they lost Edgerrin James.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think that, you know, in terms of how he looks on tape, he really looked fantastic against the Houston Texans.
Okay, so against the Patriots this week, what do the Patriots need to take away? What's one thing they can do to render Andrew Luck ineffective and maybe make him a little less comfortable than he's been these first 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think that the one thing that we've always seen from the Patriots with Andrew Luck is show one coverage at the snap and then disguise it into a different coverage once you get into the play, right? One thing that he's always had a little bit of trouble with against the Patriots is the Patriots will show you one shell at the line of scrimmage. It looks like cover two, then they'll roll a safety into a robber, or they'll invert their pass rush. We've seen them throw a lot of interceptions to like the Rob Ninkoviches of the world with those inverted pass rushes. I think that what you need to do is he's a guy that really plays the game on instincts and feel more so than kind of processing skills like a Tom Brady does. So I would like to see them kind of disguise some things, get him off his first read. He's a guy that's automatic on his first read. When his first read is open, the ball is out, it's on the guy, it's accurate. Get him off his first read, disguise some coverages. I think that you'll see some better things.
A lot of guys who go through an injury or a sequence of injuries like Andrew Luck did, they come back, they can still be effective, they can still be good players, but a lot of the times the way they play changes. Yeah. You mentioned he's lost a little bit on the arm, but he's still throwing the ball downfield. Is this the same Andrew Luck the Patriots are familiar with? Can they use strategies they've used in the past against him, or has his style of play changed enough with the injuries, with the time off, that he's going to be doing some things they haven't seen before?
This might sound a little controversial, but I actually think his style now is better than it was before.
Interesting. But you do think it has changed?
It's changed. I think that he's a little bit smarter with his decisions now because he knows he can't just let it loose every single time and beat teams with tight window throws time and time again. Not that he can't do that, but he just trusted his arm so much but when he was first coming into the league that he would make a lot of bad decisions and he'd throw a lot of interceptions as a result because he just thought he could fit it into any window that you gave him. Now he's been a little bit smarter. I think that's a little bit more of Frank Reich's impact as well. A former quarterback kind of knows how a player thinks and knows how a quarterback's mind works. So a couple of things there. I actually think that he's become a smarter quarterback and he's relied more on his IQ and his processing skills more so than his arm talent.
What are you expecting from Andrew Luck on Thursday night? Let us know in the comments down below or on Twitter at Patriots CLNS. Reporting from Foxborough, he's Evan Lazar. I'm Alex Barth.